can graph these problems by doing y and x intercepts. So if I do my x intercept, I make y equals 0, and so x equals 0 in this particular one. So I have 0, 0, and then I would have my y-intercept, so I'd make x equals 0, and so I'd have 2y equals 0, and so I would get 0, 0 here. The problem with the same number is that that doesn't help me know which way the line goes, so I need to pick another point. So I'm going to pick 1. So I'm going to put a 1 in for x plus 2y equals 0, and I'm going to subtract it. And 2y equals negative 1 and divide by 2, I get y equals a negative 1/2. So when x is 0, so I have my points. We have 0, 0, but now I know when I put 1 in for x and up a half, I get my next point right here. So I now can connect those to create my graph. So for this first problem, if I do my x-intercept, I make y 0, so y equals 0, x equals 0. And then I do my y, let me take that out and do my y-intercept. So that's x equals 0. So now, once again, my y equals 0. And so then I have to put another point in. So if I put in 1 for x, I get y equals looks like a negative 1/3. So if I do my points, I got my 0, 0, got 1 and a negative 1/3, so it's down in here somewhere, and then I can connect it. These type of graphs are special, and all you have to do is, when you only have one letter, all you have to do is go to this line on this number. So I go 1, 2, 3, that's a negative 3, I put a dot, and it goes across or horizontal because it runs where y is always equal to negative 3. It can't be the black line, so it has to be the cross line. So if we look at this problem over here where x equals 5, I go to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and once again I have two choices. I can go across this way, which doesn't make any sense because that's x-axis, so I must go the other direction. So this is the answer. It's called a vertical line. So when you have one letter, you have what's called a vertical or horizontal line. So x, vertical line, y, horizontal line.